Andrea, uh, Donald Trump promised that he would end the Russia-Ukraine war within 24 hours of assuming the presidency. He's tried, speaking with both the leaders. The last meeting that also happened with Vladimir Putin, there was nothing concrete that came out. He threatened a lot of sanctions and a lot of action against Russia. That too also has not happened. Why is he taking out his anger against India? Why is he not understanding the fact that there are American companies that indulge in trade with Russia as well? Do you think this selective targeting is only to deflect the attention of the world from his failures?
Well, thank you for your invitation. I think that Donald Trump is a politician with a lot of faces. And we saw the face of the moderator, the face of the person that pretend to be a problem solver for the world, but there is also the face of the US nationalists that want to be aggressive against the other side of the world that he cannot understand, like Southeast Asia and India. This tariff war that we are seeing now, it's a part of his policy in the US for the internal audience. This tariff war against India, against China, it's a part of his policy for the Republicans in the US, but it's not the main face that he want to expose about themselves in the other countries. And of course, this is a classic of the US policy, because usually the US politicians, especially from the right-wing side, are very afraid about what they don't understand, like the Asian culture, Indian culture, or the Chinese political system, for example. And for them can be, of course, useful for the corporation and the US companies to be the only one alternative for the world, for the Western world, about sell oil, crude oil, and other products like primal materials. But in the fact, it's impossible, and they will try to adopt such measures, such aggressive measures, for block any other alternative. If India wants to buy Russian crude oil and continue to work with Russia, it's from my point of view, it's a total right of India, and there is nothing bad in this. The excuse about the war in Ukraine or international sanctions or other things are only excuses, because we know very well that when the US want to preserve their national interest, they ever don't hesitate to move war against a country that is 10,000 miles far away from the US borders. And this is history. And nobody in the world talked to stop to buy technologies or something from the US. In the fact, there are a lot of US companies involved in wars around the world now that make very good business with European companies and European nations without any problems. So why now the US are thinking that India will not to buy Russian crude oils? It's completely crazy in my point of view.